Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare ancient Roman chicken roast with a dill sauce from the 6th book of De Re Cucinaria. We start with ingredients. We need a chicken, garum, honey, white pepper and dill. But first, an announcement. It's available for pre-order our new book, a translation of a beautiful medieval cookbook written in the 14th century by an anonymous author in Tuscan vernacular. The text contains 175 easy recipes for all kinds of medieval dishes, from pasta and pies to meat and fish. Our translation is accompanied by an introduction about the ingredients and basic preparations, some notes and a glossary. The book, titled Libro della Cucina Medieval Tuscan Recipes, will be out in ebook and print editions on the 1st of December, in English and Italian. We parboil the chicken for about 10 minutes. The cooking time can change depending on the size of the chicken. Parboiling the meat before roasting it is a typical method used not only in the antiquity, but also in the Middle Ages and beyond. It helps to keep the meat more tender and is generally used for poultry, but also beef, mutton or pork. Meanwhile, we mince the dill and mix it with garum and honey. Garum can be substituted with a Southeast Asian fish sauce, prepared in the same way as some kinds of garum, colatura di alici or ancient Muria, or with just 2 pinches of salt. To prepare garum and Muria from scratch, check out our videos listed in the description below. We place the parboiled chicken on a layer of bay laurel leaves with a good amount of olive oil. Then we score the chicken and coat it with the sauce. There are many recipes for chicken in De Re Cucinaria, 15 in the 6th book, in which it is roasted, simmered, stewed, stuffed, or even prepared with tracta, which is ancient Roman pasta. The dish we're preparing today is called pullus anetatus, which means chicken with dill. The herb is not mentioned among the ingredients, but taken for granted by the author. We have a few possibilities of interpretation. We may use the fresh or dry herb or the seeds, adding them to the sauce made with honey and garum, or directly on the chicken before roasting it. We suggest avoiding an excessive quantity of honey. The ratio we consider more balanced ranges between 1 part garum and 1 honey, or 2 parts garum and 1 honey, depending on your taste. We roast the chicken in a testum for about 30 minutes. We used a few rosemary twigs to brush it a few times with its cooking juices. We are using a small chicken that fits in our cooking vessel, which is a handmade testum, a sort of portable oven made with clay that we cover with charcoal for evenly cooking bread, pies or meat. For more information about ancient food, check out our book Ancient Roman Cooking and our Patreon page, in which you find articles about ancient and medieval cooking and translations of historical sources, among which the first 8 books of De Re Cucinaria. For further translations of medieval sources, read our books De Observatione Ciborum, Early Medieval Recipes at the Court of the Franks, and Registrum Cuquine, a medieval cookbook. To know more about vegetables in historical cooking, check out Early Italian Recipes, Vegetables, Fruit, Herbs and Flowers. All our books are available in English and Italian, in ebook and print editions. To support our work, you can also buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise. You find all the links in the description below. We grind the white pepper and sprinkle it on the chicken before serving it. We used white pepper because its flavor pairs particularly well with the simple dressing of the chicken. But you can use black pepper, the most common and less expensive in the antiquity, according to Pliny. This roast chicken was delicious, with a surprisingly complex flavor, savory and slightly sweet, given by the pairing of garum and doni, and spicy with pepper. We paired it with bread with poppy seeds, salad with chickpeas and green beans, and good white wine, for a perfect and simple ancient Roman meal. You find the links to these recipes in the description below. If you are interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.